Give me some love hearts, guys, some thumbs up, comment, share. Let me know that you're out there so that we know that we are doing the right thing and we can keep this stuff going for free. Talk to you soon. So hello everybody. Today we have a guest and it is Maya. I'll try not to let her distract me too much. I've got two options this morning. I can let her join in or she'll squeal at the door. So we'll see how she goes. So hopefully she won't distract me too much. So today I'm going to be talking about Stage Hypnosis Basics. I'm going to teach you 3 little things that you can start to adapt, and that way if you get those people that are if you get those people that are pressuring you, you know, those ones that come along going, oh, you're a hypnotist, test me, hypnotize me. You can do one of these things on them, and then it's sort of like, you know, you can do it at a cafe or, you know, or at a birthday or something like that. And then all of a sudden, these people were just like, whoa, this actually works. So it's amazing how many people you'll get booked in just from learning these 3 simple things. So if you are watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. All you've got to do is tap on subscribe or click it with your mouse. Hit the bell as well so that you can get updates on when we upload a new video, so you can get your free training. And if you're watching us on Facebook, then please hit some love hearts. But otherwise than that, let's get on with today's episode. So stage, street, party hypnosis, whatever you want to call it, it's great fun to do. It doesn't matter what kind of hypnosis that you're doing. You can do it on the street. You can do it at the stage. I've done it at fairs and things like that. I've done it at conferences. I've done it just standing, when I'm playing pool comp with some people. So it's always handy to have a few tricks up your sleeve, as people always want to see proof that they can be hypnotized. Like, there's always this proof that they want to do it. Or you always get those people like, I can't be hypnotized. Well, okay, fair enough, whatever. So as long as your client is a willing participant, you are good to go. So here are 3 tricks to practice and to master. Now, if you want these scripts and things like that, they are available in the manual. You can purchase it in the link. So please tap on that and go and purchase that. So I'm going to teach you these 3 tricks so you can practice and you can master them. The first one is called Forget Your Name. Then the second one is called Stick a Stick. And the third one is Tongue Fall Out. So forget your name. First, you ask your client's permission to touch them, because you're going to need to touch them at some stage, okay? Always get consent, otherwise you will look like a bit of a dunce when it comes to this. So if they don't want to be touched, on the forehead or on the hand or anything like that, then this is not going to be for them, because you're going to be anchoring them. Stand directly in front of your client and stare between their eyes. And when you notice their eyes become set, begin stroking down the sides of the face around their mouth, okay? So you're going to stroke around the sides of the mouth. Thank you for being part of the demonstration today. So stand directly in front of your client and then stare between their eyes. And then they will start to stare in between your eyes and now start stroking down the sides of their mouth. And as you do that, you're going to say, your lips are becoming stuck fast together and you cannot open your mouth. Your lips are stuck together, so you cannot speak. Try to speak. See, you cannot speak because you cannot open your mouth. Try hard. Tell me your name if you can. See if you cannot even speak your own name. The client will then try to speak, but their mouth remains tightly shut. So you're actually anchoring them as you're doing the hypnosis. And notice that very last sentence. See, you cannot even speak your own name. That's really, really good hypnotic language. Now move your finger gently around their mouth, okay? Move your finger gently around their mouth. Now your mouth muscles are relaxing and you can speak, but you still cannot speak your name. See, you can speak now. Say hello to me, and then they'll say hello. but you cannot speak your own name. You can't even remember what it is. And a sort of blank look will come across the client's face. And then they'll find that not only are they unable to speak their name, but it somehow eludes them as well. Like the more they try to search for their name, the more they can't remember their name. Then once you've done that, you'll just say to them, all right, you can speak and remember your name now. So they will comply and they will speak their name. You can elaborate on this, the forget the name trick, by getting them to study their name. So whilst you're doing that, you're like, you cannot remember your name. You cannot remember your name, sort of thing. And then after you've done that, you'll say, so perhaps try to stutter your name now. What was your name again? It starts with M. Maya, stop clawing the floor. So they'll go and they'll kind of stutter it. But always remember to cancel the suggestions when it comes to working with your clients, especially when it comes to stage hypnosis and things like that. Stick the stick. Ask the client to stand before you and tightly grip a stick. So it doesn't matter if it's a pen or a walking stick or an umbrella. It doesn't matter what it is. Ask the client to stand before you and tightly grip a stick. Have them grip the stick from underneath with the fingers folded on top. So it looks like that. Okay, so their fingers are folded on top. Now tell the client that the stick is stuck to their hand and they cannot release it from their hands. Try as hard as they will. And they'll be like, oh, because their hand's already in an upright position. It's already in that position where they want to hold on to the stick. They don't want to drop it, sort of thing. Now suggest to them, the stick is stuck to your hand. Throw it away from you, but you cannot. Try to throw it away, but you cannot. And they'll try and throw it away. The subject's attempt to release their hand and throw down the stick causes an exciting drama. Try as they will, they cannot release the stick until you state, okay, now your hand is relaxing, their grip upon the stick, and you can now throw it away. And they'll actually just toss it away. But what it's also doing is, because the stick is in that upright position, they can't actually throw it. And their brain is not registering. A throw is like a forward motion where they're like dropping it like this. And the brain automatically registers that do not drop. Like, we don't want you to drop. So they'll hold on to it even tighter and tighter and tighter. And then remember to cancel the suggestion. Say, okay, now your hand is relaxed. You can now drop it. And they'll place it on the floor. They'll just let it go. The tongue fallout. So make sure with this one that your client is sitting down. Make sure your client wants to be hypnotized, or the joke's going to be on you with this one. And have fun and do no harm. So first thing you say to the client is, can I hypnotize you? You have to get them to agree so that you can hypnotize them. If someone volunteers, say to them, wonderful, you're going to be the star of the show, yes? And as you do that, nod your head up and down and they will say yes, because they're going to start mirroring you. And if they say no, it's not going to work. If there's any kind of doubting going on, forget it. It's not happening, okay? It must be a completely congruent yes. So here's the script, okay? Stare at this spot in the middle of my forehead, right here. So you tell your client to stare at that spot in the middle of your forehead. Just stare at that spot for a moment. The more you stare at that spot, the more you feel your body relaxing. And move your hand from the forehead, okay? And you will notice the sound of my voice becomes more relaxed. Focus on that. So tap that spot on the forehead. Spot in the center of my forehead, and as you do, your entire body begins to relax and melt. The muscles let go, and you can feel those muscles in your face relaxing, your eyes becoming heavier and heavier. As you focus, point at your forehead on this spot, your eyelids become heavy, and every time you blink, they become heavier and heavier. Heavier. The fact that next time they blink, they will be 3 times heavy, almost impossible to open as I count from 5 down to 1. On the number 1, your eyelids will become so heavy they will be stuck shut. The muscles in your face will melt. Ready? 5, 4, relaxing now. 3, 2, and 1. And as you say 1, snap your fingers and their eyes will close. Your eyes are stuck shut. They're so heavy, loose and limp. In fact, the more you try to open them, the more heavy, loose, limp and stuck shut they become. And now you're going to test them and say the words that memorize them, okay? So memorize these words, but you're going to test them. you'll say to them, your entire body relaxing now. When I touch you on the shoulder, you're going to notice that your entire body goes loose and limp, totally loose and limp, relaxing your muscles. They're just too heavy to move. Ready? And then touch the shoulder and they will drop down even deeper. Loose, limp, and relaxed. Feel your body relax. Now, when I touch your arm is going to become heavy. So loose and limp and relaxed, too heavy to lift. Ready now? And you'll actually lift up the arm just a little bit and allow it to drop. You can feel your arm getting heavier, and now in a moment, you can try and lift your arm just to prove to yourself that it is indeed too heavy, loose, and limp to lift. Go ahead and try and move that arm. Relax your arm even more when I touch it. And they're trying to lift their arm, but then you're just going to tap it. It's a way of telling them to just relax. Now, when I lift your arm, you're going to be loose and heavy like a wet towel. Ready? And what you're going to do is you're going to lift that arm just by the wrist a little bit, just about, a couple of inches off the armrest, and then just drop it. So you just lift it up and then it'll drop. Now focus on the sound of my voice. Focus on the sound of my voice. You will hear everything that I say. Notice the tongue inside your mouth. Notice the way your tongue feels. As you notice your tongue, a funny thing happens. Notice that a funny thing happens. So this is a good thing. You begin to be aware of how big your tongue feels inside your mouth. The more you think about your tongue, the bigger it feels inside your mouth. And the bigger it feels, the bigger it actually grows, feeling it pushing against your teeth, pushing against the roof of your mouth, forcing your teeth to open slightly. Feel it growing and pressing on the inside of your cheeks. In fact, it is becoming so big it's filling up your entire mouth. And in a moment, when I ask you to open your mouth, you're going to notice that your tongue has become so large and so long, it's actually going to fall out of your mouth when you try to talk. Any words you say will be very difficult because your tongue is simply too big for your mouth, falling out of your mouth. On the count of 3, open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to snap your fingers on the 3 and don't give them a break to stop and think about it. Immediately say something like, so what's your name again? Or where were you born? Immediately break the state, but so that they have to speak. And as they do that, and you'll say to your client, your tongue's going to become twice as big in a moment and fall out even twice as far. 1, 2, 3, snap your fingers, and then just go and enjoy the rest of the party. So you've asked them that question that you're like, what's your name? Remember, your tongue is falling out even bigger now. I'm like, and just enjoy the rest of the party, because this is going to go on until your presence has left the party. You can cancel the suggestion as well. Simply just tap them on the shoulder and say, that's okay, you've cancelled that now. You don't have to do that anymore. So the key to these 3 scripts is to practice, 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 and practice some more. Ask to practice with friends and keep practicing till you nail it. If you want to, memorize the script, record it on your phone, and then play it back to yourself until you've got it all in your head, and then you can go out and you can practice it fluently and just keep on practicing it, okay? Understand you're going to get those clients that are not going to do it. It's okay. They just weren't into it that much at the time, so don't worry about it and keep on practicing it until you nail it. So otherwise from that, please join me in the next video. I'm going to be talking about instant and rapid inductions. Remember to subscribe to the channel, tap on that subscribe and hit the bell as well so that you know when we're uploading a new free hypnosis and NLP video each and every week. Have an awesome day, everybody. Bye-bye.